My dear students, welcome back to our channel. Students, in this video I am explaining Telangana Intermediate First Semester. Subject Economics. Part C. Very short questions, 2 marks. Let's start quick revision. First important question is 1. What is demand function? Unit 3. A demand function shows how the quantity of a product people want to buy changes when its price changes. For example, if the price of a mobile phone drops, more people will buy it. If the price rises, fewer people will buy it. It helps businesses understand how price affects demand. So, the demand function shows the link between price and the amount people are ready to buy. Next important question is 2. What is pie diagram? A pie diagram or pie chart is a circular graph divided into slices to show parts of a whole. Each slice represents a percentage of the total. For example, if a pie chart shows a student's time spent on different subjects, one slice might represent 40% for math, 30% for science, and 30% for English. It helps to visually compare how each part contributes to the total. Next important question is 3. What is barter system? What are its difficulties? The barter system is when people trade goods and services directly without using money. For example, if a farmer gives wheat to a blacksmith in exchange for tools, that's barter. The difficulties include finding someone who wants what you have and has what you want, deciding how much one thing is worth compared to another, and not being able to carry out complex trades easily. This is why money was invented, to make trading simpler. Next important question is 4. Price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand shows how much the quantity demanded of a product changes when its price changes. If the price goes up and people buy much less, the demand is said to be elastic. For example, if the price of a smartphone rises a lot, many people may stop buying it. If the demand doesn't change much, it's inelastic. For example, if the price of salt increases, people still buy nearly the same amount. Next important question is 5. Monopoly. A monopoly is when only one company or seller controls the entire market for a product or service with no competition. For example, if only one company sells all the water in a city, they have a monopoly. Because there's no other choice, the company can set high prices. In a monopoly, customers have limited options and the seller has more control over the market. This is different from markets where many companies compete with each other. Next important question is 6. Real wages. Unit 6. Real wages refer to the income a person earns, adjusted for inflation, showing the actual purchasing power. For example, if you earn 20,000 rupee per month, but the prices of goods and services increase, your real wages may be lower because your money doesn't buy as much. So, real wages reflect how much your salary can really buy after considering price changes, while nominal wages only show the amount of money you earn without considering inflation. Next important question is 7. Utility. Unit 2. Utility refers to the satisfaction or happiness a person gets from consuming a good or service. For example, if you are thirsty and drink a cold bottle of water, the happiness or relief you feel is the utility you get from it. The more useful or satisfying something is to you, the higher its utility. It helps explain why people choose certain products based on the pleasure or benefit they expect to get from them. Next important question is 8. What is cross demand? Unit 3. Cross demand refers to how the demand for one product changes when the price of another related product changes. For example, if the price of tea increases, people may buy more coffee instead, showing a positive cross-demand between tea and coffee. If two products are complementary, like printers and ink cartridges, an increase in the price of printers may reduce the demand for ink cartridges, showing a negative cross-demand between the two. Next important question is 9. Law of Supply, Unit 4. The law of supply states that as the price of a product increases, the quantity supplied by producers also increases, and vice versa. This happens because higher prices encourage producers to make more of the product to earn more money. For example, if the price of mangoes rises, farmers are likely to grow and sell more mangoes to take advantage of the higher price. It shows the direct relationship between price and supply. Next important question is 10. Compute median for the following data. To compute the median, first arrange the data in ascending order, if not already done. The median is the middle number in a sorted list. Since there are 9 numbers, an odd count, the middle number is the fifth one. Thus, the median is 9. Next important question is 11. What is net banking? Explain the merits of it. Net banking, or online banking, allows you to manage your bank accounts and perform transactions over the internet. You can check balances, transfer money, pay bills, and more from your computer or smartphone. Merits: 1. Convenient, access banking services anytime, anywhere. 2. Time saving, avoid long queues at the bank. 3. 24/7 service, available round the clock. 4. Secure, offers encryption and authentication for safe transactions. For example, you can transfer money to a friend using net banking from your phone. Next important question is 12. What is currency? Currency is the money that people use to buy goods and services. It can be in the form of coins, paper notes, or digital money. For example, in India, rupees are the official currency. When you buy something, like a snack or a phone, you pay using currency. It's widely accepted as a medium of exchange, making trade and transactions easier between people. Next important question is 13. What is budget? A budget is a plan that helps you manage your money by showing how much you earn and how much you will spend. It helps you save and avoid spending more than you can afford. For example, if you earn 10,000 rupees a month, you might plan to spend 5,000 rupees on food, 2,000 rupees on entertainment, and save 3,000 rupees. A budget helps you keep track of your finances and plan for the future. Next important question is 14. What is net interest? Net interest is the difference between the interest earned on investments, like savings accounts or loans, and the interest paid on borrowed money. For example, if you earn 1,000 rupee interest on your savings account but pay 300 rupees as interest on a loan, your net interest is 700 rupees, 1,000 to 300. It shows how much you actually gain or lose from interest after considering both what you earn and what you owe. Next important question is 15. What is contract rent? Contract rent is the amount of rent agreed upon between a landlord and a tenant in a rental agreement or contract. It is the fixed amount that the tenant pays to the landlord for using the property. For example, if you rent an apartment for 10,000 rupee per month, that 10,000 rupees is the contract rent. It remains the same unless both parties agree to change it. The contract rent ensures both parties know the terms of payment. Next important question is 16. Expand CSO. What is its responsibility? CSO stands for Central Statistical Organization. It is a government body in India responsible for collecting, analyzing, and publishing statistical data related to the country's economy and social sectors. For example, it provides information on GDP, inflation, employment, and poverty. This data helps the government make informed decisions for planning and policy making. The CSO ensures that accurate and reliable data is available for the public, researchers, and policymakers. Next important question is 17. What is an opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is the value of what you give up when you choose one option over another. For example, if you spend your 500 rupees on a movie ticket instead of saving it, the opportunity cost is the interest or items you could have bought if you saved the money. It helps you understand what you lose when you make a decision, helping you choose wisely between different choices. Next important question is 18. Define oligopoly. Oligopoly is a market structure where a few large companies dominate and control the supply of a product or service. These companies have a lot of power over prices and decisions. For example, in India, the telecom market has just a few big companies like Jio, Airtel, and Vodafone, which control most of the market. In an oligopoly, companies often watch each other's moves closely, and their decisions can affect the entire market. Next important question is 19. What is microeconomics? Microeconomics is the branch of economics that studies individual behavior in the market, such as how people, households, and businesses make decisions about buying and selling. It focuses on things like supply and demand, pricing, and competition. For example, microeconomics looks at how a shopkeeper decides the price of a product based on customer demand or how a consumer chooses between two different brands of smartphones. It helps understand how small parts of the economy work. Next important question is 20. Explain ordinal utility. Ordinal utility refers to the idea of ranking or ordering the satisfaction or happiness a person gets from different goods or services, rather than measuring it with numbers. For example, if you like pizza more than burgers, you rank pizza first and burgers second, but you don't measure exactly how much more you like pizza. It simply shows which option brings more satisfaction without assigning exact values to the pleasure you get. I hope you understand easily each question. All the best, students, for your upcoming exam. For other subject quick revision. Important questions. Previous question papers. And syllabus. Links are available in description. Check out once. Thank you for watching. Like and share this video with your friends.